Hi, friend. So, when this message finds you, I imagine that you're at a place where you are ready to rise above it all and to continue to just rise and rise and rise and rise. Yes? Does this resonate as true? Does this feel good for you? I know if this message has found you, Source is calling for you to be the new earth leader that you came here to be. You have the tools, you have the knowledge, you have the knowing, you have the confirmations, you have the support of the universe, and you know this to be true. So you are now being called to rise above. To the human, rising above it may be a bit of a complex thing and may be different for everyone, right? I feel like in many ways, this whole concept of rising above was more about like showing face, like 111, like pretending to rise above it. What you are being called to do is to step into the observer seat, the observer of the observer, and to not detach, to not dumb down, to not pretend, to not fake, to not anything, just to be your authentic self and to bear witness to that. And then to see what feelings are brought up, what feelings are stirred up, what is your reality calling for you to see. November is not over yet, friends. We are still being shown where we are not free. In my mind's eye, I just kind of saw like a portal still being open. I'm getting confirmation that it's like the Scorpio new moon portal, which is like unlike any other that Earth or us has ever experienced. It has been an intense time. It has been 222. It has been a time of, in many ways, seemingly struggle, of intense reflections, intense mirrors, intense feelings, intense, that's just what's coming through, intense, intense, intense. And it's all been to get you to this point. I don't know what's going to come through. I've been told to take the cards out now. So if any of this resonates with you, my name is Angela, and I am a channel of Enforced Source Consciousness, as are you. You are here to speak your truth in whatever way speaking feels resonant to you, right? Might be painting, might be writing, might be dancing, might just be having conversations with random people. It really doesn't matter. If it calls to you, follow that feeling, follow that flow. Because in the same way that when you rise above and you sit in the observer seat, you're actually putting yourself in the space, in the place of receiving higher frequency 333. It's you're giving yourself permission to rise above whatever your human is experiencing, and by giving yourself permission to rise, you are giving yourself permission to rise. It is a way of tapping into higher frequency, of giving your frequency permission to shift in the same way that channeling is, right? Giving yourself the space, the time, the permission to just be curious about what will come through, what will be revealed. Just that very act is raising your frequency, is connecting you to higher consciousness that updates you, upgrades you, uploads you, like whatever way, like just everything that was dormant is being activated. But like there are certain activations that you have to give permission to for them to occur. Like you actually have to trust and know 444 that you came here to be the superstar of your reality show. You came here to assist others in seeing and finding their truth, which will not be the same as your truth. Everybody's journey is so different, but people bearing witness to you is what sparks the curiosity, and it is all about curiosity, friends. Okay, so if any of this calls to you, please ground yourself in this beautiful magical now with your breath, breathing into that heart space, right? Your truth, your light, your divinity. And then with each exhale, just surrendering to the perfection that is you, which is the now and everything that it contains. Breathing at your own pace, just breathing into that heart space. It's an interesting energy. I feel that much is being revealed. Okay. First two cards to come out. The Hermit and the Emperor, right? The Emperor is very much representative of the divine masculine. And I feel like at this time, the divine masculine has two sides. One that can be very controlling, one that can be sort of very, very flowing, right? Very following what's easy, what's graceful, not necessarily what's logical and what makes sense. This is very much when the divine feminine is working in conjunction with the divine masculine. So these cards coming out together, there is something that is being called for your attention, your awareness, your focus within that is ready for shifting, right? It's very much a way of being. It's very much a way of being in the world. I feel like there is, in the same way that we can hold many beliefs, we can hold beliefs that can be contradictory to one another. I feel like this message, if this message has found you, I'm being told to take an alchemy card, this message has found you, there is something that is being called for release. It's almost like I want to give a movie reference. It's a Studio Ghibli movie reference, but there's this scene in the bathhouse, if you know it, where there's this like thing that comes into the bathhouse, and they discover that it's got this like thorn in its side, and once it's pulled out, suddenly the truth of it is revealed. Okay, so this is very much, so it wasn't a big monster, it was actually just something that was like poisoned with a whatever. Okay, so this thing, this is what is being called for release, removal, extraction, right? It's like you have to give the dentist permission. You actually have to sit in the chair to have your tooth removed. Okay, Argentum Silver. And we opened right there. Lunar Reflective Chrome. Amidst its upper echelon status, silver shines eternally in second position. It is the lesser sibling, the one that's not quite there yet. A true alchemist does not resist this truth, but rather studies its subtle implications and its wisdom. Silver requires polishing, or the surface tarnishes over time. Mirrors require cleaning, or the image clouds and distorts. Whereas gold sustains its own malleable radiance, silver asks for our participation. We must work at it. Don't give up now. Silver wants to build relationships. Like the moon, a mirror, or a poem, let it reflect an image back. With an open heart and one more moment of willingness, the seemingly cold, stark surface of silver opens up into the imaginal realm. What is there? Your own vastness, the mysteries that beckon you on moonlit nights. Through our daily devotion to silver, we find the truest gold. Go deeper. Find a piece of silver and polish it by hand, to ponder polishing as a practice. Silver is a mirror-like, cold and dense. How do these qualities affect the surrounding cards in the reading? How does silver reflect onto others? Silver is known as the metal of the moon, and the brain is known as the silver organ. Therefore, meditation is key to unlocking this metal secrets. Okay, so there is very much, whatever you're experiencing externally is really calling you internally, right? It's very much, you're now at the level where You can see that whatever is triggering you outside, it's your trauma, right? It's your human's nonsense, for lack of a better word. And it's like you're being coaxed out at this time. That's what I'm feeling here. It's like you're being coaxed out. I'm also seeing in my mind's eye like a field of flowers where none of them have bloomed, and then suddenly there's one flower that's in bloom, and then you see movement, and it's like this one flower blooming and gave all the other flowers permission to bloom. And this is very much what I feel you are here to do. Those that resonate with me and this channel and the messages that higher consciousness brings through, you are here to assist others by embodying your truth, 111, right? Not by speaking, not by forcing, not by anything, just by choosing you, by choosing to be ready to bloom. 1111. So 5 of materials has come out. It's been coming out a lot for this, like the last few times that I've read for this collective. It seems to be coming out, and this is very much a card that speaks about like fears of the past coming back to haunt us, right? So this is also an opportunity where you get to rise above, where you get to use your alchemy, where you get to bear witness to your human experiencing fear and going, okay, human, what's there to fear? And once you've sort of had that dialogue, cradled your inner child, right? Because it's all coming from inner child, right? It's all the inner child trying to keep you safe in the only way that it knows how. Right? But this is really where you get to your inner child. I've got this. I've got this. There's no need to play small anymore. There's no need to fear. We're dancing a new dance now. So I'm being called to end this transmission right here, right there. Knowing that if you found this, you are ready, and the world is ready for you. And yeah, like it was so beautiful for my human. One of the members of this community sent me a WhatsApp message with something that she had created, a beautiful sort of meditation, just a beautiful grounding message transmission. And this is what we're all here to do, friends, to just share what we feel called to share, to create what we feel called to create, and to trust and know that if we follow that and we hold the pose, that everything will show up, everything will crumble to create all that is for you. Okay, have a beautiful, magical night. Blessings and love. Bye-bye.